Today we are back with another ranking video, and today we are going to rank every map from Fortnite, obviously. I'm going to go of the whole chapter map, not just specific seasons, so it takes less time. And because I don't have many things to say about each season map, there are just a bunch of changes, so we are just going to take it as a whole. So let's not waste any more time with the yap, and let's get straight into the video. In dead last we have the chapter 5 map. In my opinion, this map kind of sucked, even though I really liked chapter 5 as a whole. I have a ranking video about the chapters if you want to check that out. But I am not a big fan of how similar most of the locations looked at the beginning. They were identical. You couldn't tell every location apart. They just were the same bullshit over and over again, the same assets, and it really looked like a problem because there was no color on the locations. Then we had the Greek biomes, which were pretty cool. I liked Olympus. The underworld was okay, even though my friend hates it with his whole guts. Then we had the Wrecked, which was okay. I liked the desert biome, it was cool. And then we had the Marvel season, which was okay. It was just, again, the same thing with a little more green. I enjoyed the Castle Doom POI though. This map really didn't feel a lot like Fortnite in my opinion, even though I really wanted it to feel like that. So unfortunately it's going to be dead last for me. Next we have the Simpsons season, and yes, I'm counting it because it was the main season for Battle Royale. I dislike this map a lot. The shell shaded look to it got old pretty quick, but at least it was pretty colorful and there were a lot of Easter eggs on it that I really enjoyed more than chapter 5. So even though this map got annoying quick as fuck, and by quick I mean like 1 week, which I guess is like half of the season, so it's not really that big of a problem. It's just still enjoyable. I loved all the Simpsons Easter egg even though I didn't watch the show. Overall, an okay map for a 1 month season. Next we have chapter 4, which I really love this map. This is where I kind of like all of the maps and I don't have really that much problems with them. Chapter 4 did the realistic graphics the best out of the newer chapters, even though it was the first. I really like how colorful it was. The POIs were memorable in my opinion. I still remember Mega City, one of the best locations ever. But then they just had to fuck it up with the jungle in the middle of the map. They just took all my enjoyment from this whole fucking thing. It sucked. I think everybody hates the jungle biome. So yeah, argue with the wall if you like it. And then there was the Last Resort season where we just got some pretty cool mansions with vaults in them. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, overall this was actually an okay map for the first realistic graphics in Fortnite. Now this might be controversial, but now we have in 5th place chapter 2, and I don't hate this map. I know a lot of people have it higher than me, but I just find its map changes very annoying, because if you played in chapter 2, you know that every fucking season they change the middle of the map. There was no constant change to these. Maybe just at the corners of the map we had Coral Castle, which sucked. Then we had, I don't know, the grotto was put there, the yacht was put in the other part, and the other stupid chapter 2 season 3 locations on the other corner, and it sucked. Every good map change was reverted at the start of the next season. The Marvel season was pretty good. I loved the Stark Industries biome, but obviously they had to, get rid of that as they did everything. If they just kept a little more of the biomes, I think I would have liked it a lot more. But this map was just a straight up normal biome with a little bit of mountain. All the other cool ideas for biomes were removed instantly, and I fucking hated that. That's why this is in 5th place and not higher for me. Next we have chapter 6, which I really enjoyed the map. It was such a breath of fresh air after the bullshit map that was chapter 5. It was very colorful, a lot of cool little details here, a lot of cool biomes like the Shogun Solitude, the Night Roses locations. It was cool as fuck. Then there was Lawless, which I kind of liked the Golden Zone. It was nothing special, but I enjoyed it. Then was the Star Wars season, which had some pretty cool locations. Unfortunately, they were at the edge of the map, so nobody really landed at them, but they were still cool. Then the Supernova season, which I didn't really play, but I actually love Supernova Academy when I played at it in season 4. And then there was, of course, season 4, which had a lot of stupid and cool as fuck map changes. So yeah, this is a plus for me. We start the top 3 in 3rd place with chapter 3, which is pretty fun. I actually love this map a lot more than chapter 2. The desert biome was amazing with the little 7 laboratory that was there. There was the main 7 POI with the big statue of the Foundation, which I will probably make a video about him later this week if you know the teaser that was just released this today when I'm recording this. Then there was the volcano with a daily bugle, which I love Spider-Man, so that's just puts it up there for me. A lot of cool locations here. The IO base that was in the mountain was cool as fuck and very good to play in. But overall, this was a really solid map, even though it was a short season and the Chrome kind of ruined it at the final moment of its lifespan. I don't hate it for that. It wasn't that much of a problem. This map is pretty cool for me. Now we have in 2nd place chapter 7, which may be recency bias, but I really enjoy this map. It feels a lot like Fortnite, even though I think it's really overrated at the moment. I still do enjoy it. There are a lot of cool locations like Little Labs, Wonky Wonderland, or whatever the fuck that is called, Classified Canyon, a lot of cool locations. And of course, a lot of secret locations. Like, did you know that there is under the mountain near Little Labs, there is a hidden room with a bunch of pianos? Well, I didn't know that until like last week, which is crazy because I've been playing it pretty consistently. I have level 170 at the moment, and I didn't know that. That's crazy. I really enjoy this map, and it's a breath of fresh air. Plus, the story is really peak. In 1st place, we obviously have Chapter 1, the original map, which I think has the best evolution out of all of them. Obviously, it had the most seasons out of any chapter. It started really basic and then evolved with us, with the gameplay, which I really enjoy. A lot, the most iconic locations, because obviously the 1st chapter, the prime of Fortnite in my opinion, and many people's opinion, it was just, you had to be there kind of shit map, and well, not really, because you can still play it. OG! You can play OG and experience the OG map, which just puts in the nail how good this map is, that people still want to play it even in the big 2026, and I really love it. A lot of people love it, it's iconic, it's good, a lot of cool locations. I don't know what else to say. The best map. Now, I want to know, what is your ranking of the chapter maps? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know in the comments. But I want to announce something. If you didn't see my community post, this March I'm doing a big video about Resident Evil Vault stuff. With the release of Resident Evil Requiem later this week, I want to replay all of the Resident Evil games and then rank them and give my opinion about every single one of them and what I think of them as games, as Resident Evil games. I'm going to play 5 and 6 for the first time ever, which is going to be cool. I'm going to live stream out of my gameplay. I think it's going to be cool. I want you to be there, and yeah. But for now, I was Spidey, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.